Welcome back to the channel. We're right now on Indian School Road and we are headed eastbound towards 27th Avenue. I hope that you all are doing great and enjoying your summer. I know it's been really super hot around the country, especially like the East Coast and the Midwest have been really hot this summer. And wherever you are, I hope that you're staying hydrated and let me know where you're watching from, what city, state, or country you're watching from. And if you're from the Phoenix area, let me know if you've been over here to this like 27th Avenue and Indian School area. I know it's in the news a lot for different things going on, and it's like always active over here. Super super active. Daytime, nighttime, middle of the night. There's always something going on, and it seems like there's always some type of police activity in this area too. Now, I know Grand Canyon University is like nearby, but they're like a mile from here near Camelback Road. So I'm just looking around and basically people watching, and you just see that it's a lot of hardship out here. And it's not really a rosy place, right here on these streets. I'm looking over at the bus stop, and that's what I do when I drive around. Of course, I'm looking at the road and trying to watch where I'm going so I don't have an accident or something and record myself having an accident, which I'm glad it has not happened and I don't plan on it. But I'm always looking on the sidewalks and I'm always looking in my rearview mirror too at the same time and, watching, you know, what's going on and who may be watching me. So, yeah, I'm always aware of my surroundings. So we're on 27th Avenue, and this time we're headed southbound towards Thomas Road. And straight ahead, when we hit this intersection, it's like Grand Avenue, and then there's Thomas Road, and it's like a really awkward intersection. It's chaotic kind of, and there's a train that goes through there a lot of times, and there's been different accidents and then there's a Circle K over here on 27th Avenue and Thomas. We're not going to go there. I don't need gas or anything like that. Or I don't need to stop for, to have a drink or anything like that. But yeah, there's always a lot of activity over there too. And there's been different incidents and so forth. So you see the sign for Grand that we just passed. So yeah, it's really active over here. And I just decided to change up and just go somewhere different just to see what's going on over here. And we're gonna head like to the Van Buren area and maybe like Roosevelt and 16th Street to see what's going on. So yeah, that's what's going on. And so it's a lot of traffic out here. And I'm just always looking, around to see what's going on. Okay. So let's head over to like Van Buren and see what's going on over there. And then let's go over to like 16th Street and Roosevelt to see if there's any activity. And there's always like people under these bridges, but that's like for every city across the country pretty much. All right, we're on Van Buren right now. So I have never been on Van Buren with you guys. So I'm just looking around and there's like nothing going on. It looks like it's nice and clean and it's super hot too. That's probably why you don't really see a lot of pedestrians walking around. It's just way too hot. But yeah, do you guys like watch the news and stuff and see what's going on in Phoenix or in the Phoenix area and stuff? Like sometimes I watch the news and I'm like I'm in shock. Like there was a situation like that basically a date gone wrong situation and I don't know, like I think it's kind of risky when you meet people online for the first time and you don't know them through dating apps. I know I've heard of like stories that were so great and and everything working out and stuff like that. But there's this car that's like tailgating me. And then there's another car on my right, by the way. So I don't know. I think they have somewhere to go. But yeah, I always think that, look, that white car had to pass me. Wow, they're really in a rush. Yeah, they just went in the left lane and just kept on moving fast, right? They had somewhere to go. But yeah, I feel like, me personally, like, I like if people are looking for relationships or to date and go to the movies or dinner with people or something like that, I feel like you almost need to know someone who knows that person, like kind of like a reference, right? Like you just never know, you don't know what like people's ulterior motives are. And it's not just like that for women, it's like that for men too, because it's the same way where you don't know what people's motives are. But yeah, whatever happened to just meeting people and just in person or whatever. Or maybe some people are shy or something, or maybe some guys like might not be confident and like know how to talk to a woman or something like that. Here we are, 16th Street. And look, you guys, the car is right there, stopped at the light. So that just amazes me. Somebody drives really, really fast because they have somewhere to be and they even go in the center lane just to pass you. And then they get stuck at a light. What a waste. So I'm just going this way right now just to look around, but I'm gonna, have to turn back around and go back to 16th Street in Roosevelt. But yeah, I always feel like when it comes to like relationships or dating or getting to know people, I always feel like it's good to know somebody who your friends know or your family knows, or just somebody who knows somebody. It just seems like that because you just never know. But I really feel really, really bad for that girl because I heard about that and I saw that on the news and I saw her mother was so upset. Like, gosh, that's just a horrible, unfair situation. And it's so much stuff going on. It's just not that incident. It's just so much always going on in the news. Like, I have to take a break from it sometimes because it's so much to take in. And like it's so much like going on like everywhere. But I'm gonna have to turn around so we can go back towards 16th Street in Roosevelt. And you guys let me know your thoughts on dating and relationships when it comes to meeting people. All right, so we're finally in the area of 16th Street and Roosevelt Market right here. And I'm looking to the right just so that you know what I'm looking at to see, what's going on. So I think what I'll do one night is come back here at night or really early in the morning to see what's going on after business hours of that supermarket and just people watch in the parking lot. That's what I'll do. So I hope you've enjoyed this ride with me, and I love riding with you guys. And stay tuned for more rides. I'm on my way right back to Las Vegas. So you're going to be seeing some Vegas content. And it's super active out there. There's a lot going on in Las Vegas. So stay tuned. I'm going to have some night videos and some day videos from Las Vegas coming up. And I'll be in Vegas for a little while because it's exciting there. And I really enjoy these rides. And maybe I'll try to just sometimes just hop on and just talk with you guys like on days that I'm not going to drive. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching.